What's up, guys? Today I'm going to make a short video, or as short as possible, on how to connect the sub to the cab. So first we're going to go up and scroll, click on the pickup body, and then we're going to click on this little green triangle thing over here. And we're going to make sure we click on UV maps. We're going to take note to the very first one, highlight it there. And we're going to copy that or just write it down, and we're going to scroll down to our subwoofer box. We're going to click on the first texture, and we're going to rename that, which should rename the second texture as well. And this is just the same exact thing the pickup body is named to. After we're done that, we're going to just double check, make sure that second one is correct, and then the pickup one is correct. We're going to click on the pickup, make sure it's the bright orange, and then we're going to go ahead and click on the sub box. If it's not clicking for you, we're going to have to come back over here and just click the subwoofer itself. Hold Control. Didn't want them seats on there, so left click on the sub box. We're going to scroll up, hold Control, and then left click on the truck body itself. Make sure it's highlighted orange. We're going to click Join. Once that's done, we're going to click File. We're going to click Export. And we're going to export the Collada Day file. And then we're going to save that somewhere in a folder because we got some more folders or files to add. You're also going to need a J-beam, so you're going to have to extract that from the pickup itself. We're going to make sure that we do rename this in Blender, so I forgot to say that. So you want to make sure your day file doesn't conflict with the vanilla one. The same as you can see here with the J-beam file for the extended cab. So in here, in the J-beam file, we're going to change it to the name we changed it to. And then we're going to click on the name itself, and this is going to show up in the slot. So we're going to name this Subwoofer Extended Cab. You can name it whatever you want. Then we're just going to scroll down to the flex bodies. Now, without a flex body, you cannot see it. So you have to change it right here. And we're just going to copy and paste that same name. Once that's done, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to save this. And then we're going to copy this main materials file, which I'm going to cover along with the textures for the speaker box in another video, or maybe this video, I'm not sure. We're going to paste those in with the day file and the J-beam. Then we're going to open the main materials file, and I want to show you right here. Let me enlarge this. You have to put a name in where it's mapped to and all, your color map. This is going to give you where your textures are. So if it's showing up orange, this is where you want to make sure you correct that. You can have a second, third, fourth texture, and it all depends. If you see this little bracket up here, if the bracket has a comma like that, you can just copy and paste and then change the map to color. For this example, if you don't see that comma, then that's the end of it. So that's all done, and now we're going to create a new folder, and we're going to name it Vehicles. Once that's done, we're going to highlight and copy, drag and drop all the files into the vehicles. We're going to double click the vehicles folder, and we're going to create a new folder. This time we're calling it pickup. Depends on what car or vehicle you're using, but this one's pickup, and we're going to do the same thing. Highlight and then drag and drop all of these files into the pickup folder. We're going to back out to the vehicles folder. And right here, I'm just showing you that all the files are in the pickup folder before we back out of there. So now we'll back out. We're going to right click. Then we're going to click on Send to Compressed Zip File folder. This is going to compress your mod, and then you can name your mod anything you want. I chose to name this Subwoofer Extended Cab, and that gives me a very good idea of, or extend it. It gives me a idea of what mod that is for. And we'll do the same with the crew cab. Right now we're going to open our Beam directory and we're going to just delete this shit in here. And we're going to check and make sure there's nothing in vehicles. And then we're going to do the same in temporary, and we're going to go to vehicles. So as you can see here, there's a pickup one. We want to delete that because it's a cached file. Once that's done, we're just going to click on level and make sure there's no, other levels that I created the textures in. We're going to go, and that was in temporary, that's in the regular levels, and after that, we can click on the mods folder. If you don't have one, just create a new folder, call it mods, paste your mod in there. The other file in there will automatically be created by the game. We're going to go ahead and launch Beam now. So we're in Beam. We're going to hit escape. We're going to go to vehicle config. We're going to click the frame and we're going to select extended. Heavy duty extended frame. From there, we're just going to change the seats, the rear seats. So we're going to type seat and we're going to take the rear seats out. Click empty. And then we're just going to click tuning and then parts, and that will take us back. We're going to click on frame. And then we're going to navigate down to body, click on extended cab. You can see our subwoofer extended cab. Click that. That's going to apply the correct cab with the subwoofer and the textures. And now we'll open the door up, make sure everything looks correct. And I did slow this video down because it was quite fast. And I hate when people make tutorials that go super fast. I like to take the time, explain stuff, and show you guys what's going on because these modders are just assholes.